Tonight on the CBS Tuesday Night Movies, he was a wanted fugitive in hiding.
Save me. I don't know anybody at this party.
But when she met him, he lit a fire in her.
I picked you out right off, you know.
A flame that burned through a single night of passion that she would pay for the rest of her life.
The police have the right to do this?
I want to know how you helped him get away.
Why was I kept standing this morning before I was allowed to dress?
You're in the ridiculous position of having almost no rights at all.
I don't know what he did.
Marlo Thomas and Chris Christopherson, the lost honor of Kathryn Beck, next.
Come on, Ruth. Long drive home.
Right there. Now, the tuna casserole's almost done. There should be enough
For the next 2 weeks?
Remember to make a green
I'll
vegetable.
be fine, Mom.
I know.
Come on, we can still talk. Tomorrow you can just call me up and say, pick up those towels off the bathroom floor. Be just like I'm still home.
Almost.
When a faraway voice sounds as close as you feel, that's AT&T.
How do you recognize an Almay face? Is it the dramatic eyes, the healthy blush, the sexy lips? Of course, but Almay's more than beautiful. It's gentle and Almay pure, because there are times when every woman can have sensitive skin. That's why Almay is hypoallergenic, 100% fragrance-free. You know, I think Almay loves my face.
Almay hypoallergenic, because every woman can have sensitive skin. The finer things. Happily, some are affordable, like Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. Grey Poupon has the classic quality of the original French Dijon recipe created centuries ago. A distinctively delicious taste for meats, salad dressings, and sauces. So enjoy one of life's finer pleasures.
Pardon, monsieur, est-ce que vous avez du Grey Poupon?
Mais bien sûr. Grey Poupon, one of life's finer pleasures.
Now go beyond clean, all the way to shine. Introducing new dishwasher oil. Now it has a new advanced formula that's better than it ever was before. So hardworking, new dishwasher oil not only cleans, it makes everything shine. All gets dishes dazzling, silverware shimmering, glasses glistening with shine. Go beyond clean, all the way to shine. New advanced formula dishwasher oil, all the way to shine.
Imagine a swirl of peanut butter and chocolate chips.
Unexpected.
Or scoops of chunky nuts and plump juicy raisins.
Unexpected.
Imagine 2 new Quaker Chewy granola bars. 2? Introducing new peanut butter and chocolate chip.
My 2 favorite flavors together.
That's 1. And new chunky nut and raisin.
Nuts and raisins?
That's 2. Quaker peanut butter and chocolate chip, chunky nut and raisin. 2 unexpectedly delicious flavors. New from Quaker. Who else?
There is a special feeling in Oldsmobile.
What makes the new Olds Firenza a whole lot of fun to drive? A whole lot of things. Firenza offers front-wheel drive, an available 5-speed and overhead cam engine, and handling as sporty as its name. But what makes this fun-to-drive car special is that it's an Oldsmobile. So it's not only fun to drive, it's fun to arrive.
There is a special feel in an Oldsmobile.
I like things simple, direct, and honest. Even my makeup has to look like it's part of me. So my makeup is MoistureWear.
There's an honest beauty about Stefanie Powers, and MoistureWear makeup is part of it.
It's rich with moisturizer, so it blends into my skin.
It's a smooth and glowing look, an honest beauty that lasts all day.
Honest. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The honest beauty of MoistureWear makeup by CoverGirl.
Make it yours.
Denorex shampoo and conditioner versus Head & Shoulders regular formula.
This side feels very tingly. It feels like a whole bunch of fingers are in there. And this side feels like shampoo. I don't get that refreshing feeling or anything like that.
Look what you used.
Denorex.
Each shampoo has 1 medicine for dandruff. Denorex adds an extra anti-itch medicine, and Denorex adds conditioner, too.
I didn't have to put any rinse on it, and it felt soft, and it felt silky and manageable. I'm going to switch to Denorex.
Denorex, dandruff shampoo that conditions, too.
We now now return to the CBS Tuesday Night Movie, The Lost Honor of Kathryn Beck.
Great game. Let's dig in.
Where's the A1 for our hamburgers?
Yeah, A1.
Miss, A1 steak sauce, please. Imagine a great place like this and no A1.
You need it to make steak burgers.
Sure do.
What is hamburger? Chopped ham? It's chopped steak. And A1 has herbs and spices created for steak. It makes hamburgers taste like steak burgers.
I make steak burgers at home because they're juicy and tasty.
Why settle for less when we eat out?
Team, go for it.
Miss, A1, please.
A1 makes hamburgers taste like steak burgers.
Ask for A1 at your favorite restaurant.
There's nothing different here.
I'd say something's very different here.
That something is Kellogg's Fruitful Bran. Fruitful Bran is a high-fiber cereal that's a feast of raisins, dates, apples, and golden honey. Here's fiber made delicious. Discover new Kellogg's Fruitful Bran and make every brand new day more fruitful.
You're not just another face along the way to another place.
I'm hoping for a wide body. I probably won't get one.
This right? You sure will.
You're the pride of United's friendly skies.
I reserved 11G in advance. You probably don't have it.
Got it right here.
So before you go, my friend, we want you to know, my friend, you're not just flying, you're flying the friendly skies.
I like lime in my tomato juice. I probably can't get it. Oh.
When you fly United Airlines, you can set your sights a little higher.
Magazine?
You probably don't have anything I'd like to read.
Well, here's an article called Positive Thinking Always Wins.
I know. I wrote it.
You're not just flying, you're flying the friendly skies.
You probably won't believe this. I had a very nice flight.
You're flying the friendly skies.
We will return to The Lost Honor of Kathryn Beck, starring Marlo Thomas. Friday.
So I'm your first man.
When funny lady Carol Burnett teams up with opera idol Placido Domingo, the word class takes on a new meaning.
The wrong face, it's not his face.
It's a glittering, singing, dancing comedy event when Burnett discovers Domingo, Friday. Premiering Sunday.
We are in deep trouble.
Jack Weston and Marcia Rod want a new lifestyle.
What was I afraid of?
And their old friends can't wait to help.
Put everything back in the car.
So here's to our friends.
Don't let the suntans fool you.
And the strength to put up with them.
Well, that's an intelligent approach.
The Four Seasons premieres Sunday, right after 60 Minutes.
This is CBS. Why American business trusts Emery.
Authors know I get edgy the night before a deadline, so they trust Emery to send me manuscripts, desk to desk.
I'm a small builder, but Emery gives my plans the same on-time delivery they give the big guys.
These computer chips are delicate, expensive, and expected by my client tomorrow. I trust Emery.
Over 1 million customers trust Emery to deliver. Call Emery. We've earned the trust of American business.
Give us your special cargo. Nissan technology can handle it. The Sentra wagon. Over 60 cubic feet of hauling, sprawling space, harnessed to a high-mileage Hemi-head power plant. The Sentra is a wagon wonder from Nissan. It is major motion.
Come alive, come and drive. Major motion from Nissan.
At your Datsun dealer.
The government's fear of flying at 11.
We now return to Chris Christopherson and Marlo Thomas in The Lost Honor of Kathryn Beck.
I do a lot of special things for myself. I jog, love to sit in the sauna, take care of my skin. But the thing that makes me feel most beautiful is, frankly, coloring my hair with Preference by L'Oreal. The color's soft. It's natural, not brassy. My hair is so silky, feels good against my neck. So you can see, I don't mind spending a bit more for Preference. I'm worth it.
Preference by L'Oreal.
Sure, you're warm and cozy now. But pretty soon, you could catch a cold like this. Cough rattling in your throat. Nose almost jammed shut. Chills, fever.
For bad colds, get Dristan Ultra. Just 2 tablets of Dristan Ultra give the relief of 2 Sudafed, plus 1 chlortrimeton, plus 2 Tylenol, plus 2 hold cough lozenges. All this in Dristan Ultra.
It does the job, even on your worst cold.
All this in Dristan Ultra.
It's amazing how you feel when you taste any of the yogurts of Yoplait.
Falling in love again.
Original Yoplait, the yogurt of France. Creamy, smooth.
Oh, yes, it's true.
Breakfast yogurt, chewy, substantial.
What am I to do? I can't help it.
Custard style, delightfully thick. Experience the yogurts of Yoplait. Each different and truly extraordinary.
Falling in love again.
Thorogran is so thorough. They ought to call it Thorogran.
That's because Thorogran M from Squibb gives you twice the vitamin A, twice the B1, B2, B3, twice the C of Centrum.
So thorough. They ought to call it Thorogran.
And twice the vitamin A, twice the B1, B2, B3, twice the C of one-a-day.
Now that's one thorough multivitamin.
Thorogran is so thorough, they ought to call it Thorogran.
We will return to the television premiere of The Lost Honor of Kathryn Beck.
Thursday.
Fun, isn't it, Thomas?
Stop it. A crazy scheme to catch a crook goes sour, putting Magnum and friends
in jail.
Then a CBS special movie presentation. Stacy Keach is Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer in a case of more than murder. Right after Magnum on a special Thursday night.
Direct, clear, reliable. That's why now, more than ever, the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather is the leading evening news broadcast in America.
This is CBS.
Channel 2 News Newswatch with Rollins Smith.
Good evening. A mysterious foul smell is still hanging over the metropolitan area tonight, from New Jersey to Brooklyn, from the Bronx to Queens and Long Island. Some people say it smells like rotting garbage. Others say it's like burning rubber. Earlier, fire department officials said it was all coming from New Jersey oil refineries. Now environmental officials aren't too sure. We'll have complete details at 11.
Mr. Lemming, the package is here. They used Federal Express. Wait!
Federal Express. Why fool around with anyone else?
This has been Channel 2 Newswatch. Updated news at 11.
Honda would like to make a point about the new car. It goes an EPA estimated 51 miles per gallon, 67 highway. It's the #1 gas mileage car in America, period. The new Honda Civic CRX. The longest distance between 2 points.
Big is beautiful. Tomorrow at 7:30.
We now return to Marlo Thomas in The Lost Honor of Kathryn Beck.
Winters in New England are tough enough, but when you've got a cold, they're miserable. That's why people there take Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine.
Well, the worst part about a cold to me is the sore throat and the congestion.
Yeah, I get feverish. My body aches.
When I take Alka-Seltzer Plus, it drains everything from over my eyes, right down through my nose. Everything. My head is cleared right out beautiful.
Alka-Seltzer Plus works fast on all my cold symptoms.
I wouldn't use anything else.
Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Fast, effective relief for tough winter cold.
Seems to do the trick for me.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
There'll come a day someday when the sun generates more of our electricity. But for now, we use conservation, coal, nuclear energy, and other sources, other ways we have today. Today is what gets us to tomorrow. Sponsored by the U.S. Committee for Energy Awareness.
Last year, over 2 million people got something of a surprise in the mail. Their first taste of NutraSweet. And of all things, a gumball. What's NutraSweet? It's a sweetening ingredient that isn't fattening. A sweetening ingredient that isn't artificial like saccharin. Isn't bad for your teeth. Tastes just like sugar. And sounds just too good to be true. That's why we mailed out all those free gumballs.
Howdy, Marge. What you got with NutraSweet?
Taste it for yourself in products like these. NutraSweet, the sugar-free taste of sugar.
We now return to The Lost Honor of Kathryn Beck, starring Marlo Thomas and John DeVries.
To lose weight, these dieters chose Slim Fast over Cambridge.
I chose Slim Fast to lose weight. It's much more delicious than Cambridge, just like a chocolate shake.
I picked the Slim Fast diet plan, and I lost weight. It has more protein than Cambridge, plus fiber and bran.
I chose Slim Fast, and I lost weight. It costs less than Cambridge, and the taste, terrific.
Get Slim Fast, the delicious way to lose weight.
How long are you going to play that?
My last babysitter let me play all night.
All night?
Yep, I used the Energizer.
Of all leading battery brands, nothing outlasts the Energizer from Eveready. Nothing outsnaps it. Nothing out-adds, outruns, outplays, outshines, outlasts it. Nothing.
Go ahead, keep playing. I use the Energizer too.
Energize your life. Long life.
Energize me.
Honda would like to make a point about the new car. It goes an EPA estimated 51 miles per gallon, 67 highway. It's the #1 gas mileage car in America, period. The new Honda Civic CRX. The longest distance between 2 points.
This is my big chance, starring on TV. They said my eyes got me this job, so I care what I wear on them. That's why my mascara is Maybelline's Great Lash. It conditions as it thickens. Great Lash makes my lashes their thickest. Looks good. And it is good, too. It's hypoallergenic, ophthalmologist tested. If you care what you wear on your lashes, get Great Lash. It conditions as it thickens. From Maybelline.
We will return to Marlo Thomas, starring in The Lost Honor of Kathryn Beck.
One of the best comedies of the year, the brightest sitcom I've seen all season, Domestic Life, this Wednesday night. If you can find a funnier American-made comedy, watch it.
Saturday, get ready for the series premiere of Airwolf.
I still don't know what all these knobs and buttons are for.
As Stringfellow Hawk and Dominic Santini set out on a precarious mission of mercy. Against orders, they must rescue a war orphan who may be Stringfellow's son.
I'll trade Airwolf for the boy.
Airwolf premieres Saturday.
This is CBS.
My wife, Jan, has all the talent it takes to be a great dancer. And the great-looking skin it takes to be an Ivory girl.
Dancing takes hard work, but healthy-looking skin, that seems to come easy with Ivory. See, Ivory doesn't have all those creams and additives that you get in most beauty bars. With Ivory, I get a gentle, basic clean. Sure, I eat right and exercise, but for healthy-looking skin, I trust Ivory.
Healthy-looking skin. Ivory can help you have it, too.
I think it's terrific.
You know something? You're falling behind in the long-distance game. You got to keep your eye on the ball. Sprint keeps finding new ways to save you money. Like now. They've got no startup fee and no monthly charge as long as you make $5 worth of calls a month. But that's easy, especially when you can call anywhere in the country, any hour of the day. You thinking about switching to Sprint? Good, you should. Call Sprint. Find out about it.
Mystery smell in the air, story at 11.
We now return to The Lost Honor of Kathryn Beck, starring Chris Christopherson and Marlo Thomas.
Till now, to get really fresh-tasting spaghetti sauce,
I don't know how you do it, Bob.
you had to grow your own vegetables. Introducing Ragu Chunky Garden-Style Spaghetti Sauces. The chunkiest, freshest-tasting sauces we ever put in a jar. Bursting with the garden-fresh taste of chunky tomatoes, tender mushrooms, crunchy green peppers, sweet onions.
I don't know how you do it, Vinny.
New Ragu Chunky Garden-Style in 3 varieties. That's Italian.
The Panadol Discovery.
By Julie's wedding day, was I nervous? What a headache. Then surprise, Bobby got leave from Europe. He saw I was hurting and gave me a pain reliever called Panadol.
He discovered it in Europe. 2 tablets are 1,000 milligrams strong and it won't upset my stomach.
I never heard of Panadol, but by the time the guests arrived, my headache was gone. Now Panadol's made here in America.
Discover world-proven Panadol. As strong a pain reliever as you can buy, and it won't upset your stomach.
You know how it feels. The pressure, the misery of sinus. When you've got sinus congestion, you want powerful relief. You want the power of 12-Hour, the sinus strength formula from the makers of Neosynephrine. It starts instantly to clear sinus congestion, so you feel like yourself again. For sinus congestion, nothing is stronger or lasts longer than 12-Hour, the sinus strength formula from the makers of Neosynephrine.
Not long ago, a wine tasting took place aboard the steamship Queen Mary. The wines to be judged were from some of the finest vineyards in France. But as the wines were prepared for the tasting, another wine was secretly included. A wine made by Ernest and Giulio Gallo. Did the Gallo wine win? How could it have, in competition with some of the most famous and costly wines in the world? But nevertheless, it did. From Ernest and Giulio Gallo, all the best.
And now, the conclusion of The Lost Honor of Kathryn Beck, starring Marlo Thomas.
What happens when funny lady Carol Burnett teams up with international opera idol Placido Domingo?